Siamo live.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello. We're just trying to see if it works also with the phone. We just downloaded Streamlabs.
But it doesn't.
We need to figure out, just like YouTube, but we'll work on it. You can do the introduction, maybe me and I'll see if it works.
I'll try. I'll just get closer to the camera because this is my voice for tonight. Ursula came and stole my voice. I'm the Italian Little Mermaid. And this is what happens when you have a good voice. Sometimes you lose it. Allora.
No, allora la faccio io, tranquilla.
Yeah.
So we'll just do with the computer today. It's fine, and we'll see how it works this later. Okay, so welcome to YouTube, and welcome to Rome. This is Miki, and I'm Adri. Yes, you can do the lip sync. So today we actually are pleasing Maple's request because we're doing gnocchi alla Sorrentina. We'll tell you more about the recipe later. The ingredients are all on our Facebook page, just like the link of the store. You can take postcards, yes, you can take screenshots, why not? During the method. If you have any questions, you can just chat you can just ask us through the chat. What else? Because with the go was more things, but I mean,
that's it. You can tip us during or after the tour. For doing this, you can use our PayPal account or our Buy Me a Coffee account. Supporting us, of course, will help us making more cooking tours, more city tours soon. Okay, so also a way to support us is subscribe to the channel, spread the word, tell your friends that we do very interesting things, and yeah, that's it.
I'll share the links.
Any amount will be much appreciated, of course, and you can do it anytime. You can do it during the tour, after the tour, every day, never. Okay, as you can listen, I'm voiceless, so today I will take care of the chat. Adi will take care of the recipe.
And I just shared the links right there. So you have PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee, both of them. So you're spoiled for choice.
If you're ready to start, send us some hearts. Niente hearts.
Too many letters. Okay, we have 5.
5 from Robert.
Okay, but we need...
Because they know that we need 5.
Yeah.
But 5 from different
2.
ones.
We can take 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, many. Okay.
Okay, we washed our hands before starting, so make sure you wash yours too. If you want, you can take notes during the tour because we're gonna make gnocchi from scratch live. Okay,
so it's a double recipe today.
Yeah,
so how to make gnocchi and the sauce.
Yeah, so let's go see the ingredients. Eccoci qua.
Ah, vedi, ancora devo scolare le patate. Vabbè. Okay, so we have flour, all-purpose flour, 1 whole egg, fine salt, and pre-boiled potatoes are in the pot, but I'm just gonna put them in the bowl. So these 4 ingredients are for the gnocchi. Then we have for the sauce all the rest. So 1 mozzarella cheese, tomato puree, basil leaves, 1 garlic, 1 clove of garlic, extra virgin olive oil, and Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. Cool?
Take a postcard if you want. Boom.
Andiamo? Okay, allora, in the meantime, I'm pouring these potatoes here. I will let them cool because I'm gonna start with the sauce. Just give me a second. E tu intanto vuoi posizionarlo? O...
Tanto fai questo, poi...
Okay. That's it. I'm gonna leave the potato water there because I'm gonna cook my gnocchi there. So why not? So it's gonna get the flavors of the potatoes.
Of course, you can do this only if you peeled your tomatoes before boiling them. Otherwise, you're gonna have dirty water. You don't want to boil your gnocchi in dirty potato water, right? I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Entertain our guests.
I'll entertain you with my U-shirt. Let me see. It's okay, Emily. We just started, so you're fine. We're gonna start from the sauce. So I'm gonna take a pan in the meantime. This one's fine. So we'll do part of the sauce now. Then we'll go to the gnocchi preparation, and then we'll go back to the final part of the recipe. I'm gonna keep my water slightly hot with the lid on it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna take care of the recipe. So a drizzle of oil. A clove of garlic as a whole, because we're gonna get rid of it. I'm sorry, Maple, but that's how it works. Now we're gonna let it fry for a little, and then we're gonna add the tomato puree and fine salt and the basil leaves, and we're gonna cook that for at least 20 minutes. And in the meantime that this cooks, we're gonna take care of the preparation for the gnocchi, homemade.
Adriano's made.
We're using simple, like the classical yellow potatoes, but you can also use the red ones, which are really good for gnocchi because they absorb even better they get softer. Let me see. Two weeks in a row. Oh, with the U-shirt tuning.
Allora, mentre aspettiamo, while we're waiting, I wanted to ask Adri if he knew what giovedì gnocchi means. Giovedì gnocchi. Giovedì gnocchi is a typical Roman saying, okay? It means, Adri?
That gnocchi on Thursday.
Yeah, the same was born after World War II. Because in many markets there was a lack of food, okay? And the markers, the gnocchi started to appear, and they did in the middle of the week. So in many markets, like people would eat gnocchi on Thursday to gain energy and be ready for a period of fasting, which is typical of the Quaresima. Ora, help me out with the Quaresima name.
I think Quaresima is with L. Let me see. Quaresima.
Lent.
See, I was right with the L.
But no one wrote it, okay? No one wrote it.
But that's I have two talents. One of those is like remember of the things I forget, I remember the first letter. I don't know why. But yeah, the Lent.
Yeah.
So during the period of Lent,
during the period, they were preparing for, they were feasting for the period of Lent. So that's why the Romans saying gnocchi on Thursday. Okay. You have gnocchi, then you feast, and then you can eat again. Lent. Yes, Robert.
Yeah. Sì, ok. Mi sembrava un'altra cosa.
Fast.
Sì, fast. Vedi.
Feast è pugno.
Sì.
Quindi ho detto un periodo di feasting.
Yeah, we meant fast. You could fast. So Yeah, a period of not eating, basically. In other words, I mean, let's
In
just
other
make it
words,
simple, okay?
Anyways, then the word come from noha, which in Lombard is the translation of knuckles.
Yep. Okay, this is ready, the garlic. I'm gonna add.
Questa la salviamo.
See, I'm gonna add my tomato now. I'm actually gonna turn it off for a second because I'm sure that now it's very hot, so you need to be very careful. Let's see. So go slow. Tomato puree. There you go. A pinch of salt, fine salt. Vabbè.
Là.
Ci sta fatto.
Quello che
And
non
some
si-
basil leaves. If you want to be precise,
Wanna be somebody.
6 of them. I would do 6 for the amount we're making, which is for 2 people. You can always double it and make it for 4. Quindi 5 e 6. I'm choosing the best one. I'm leaving the next one also for decoration if I want later. Okay, now I'm mixing it very quickly. And I'm letting it go for at least 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'll take care of the gnocchi preparation. Cool?
Sì.
So 4 ingredients: oil, garlic, tomato puree, basil, and fine salt. 5. Okay, 5. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna turn the fire there. Actually, no, I can take it here.
Mettila sul più piccolo, Adri.
Eh?
Mettila su quello del caffè.
Perché? 10?
Sì, perché così non la devi controllare troppo.
Okay.
No, gnocchi on Thursday. So, gnocchi on Thursday, the week before Lent. Okay? So basically before having a period of fasting, they had this tradition of having gnocchi. So before the weekend. Yeah, Adri will leave it at low heat because it's going to take care of the gnocchi in the meantime. And my suggestion was just put it on the smallest fire so that that it cooks slow. We don't have to check on it. We don't have to check if it burns. It will just cook slow.
Okay, so bigger bowl because now we're gonna mix all the ingredients for the gnocchi. So these are pre-boiled potato. Actually, no. Let me start from flour. You can do it on a board if you want. If you do it, just create a little fountain and create a hole in the middle of the top of the volcano, basically. And then you add the potatoes in it. We're just gonna do it in a bowl because it's easier and you dirty less. Okay. So flour and potatoes. Before adding the potatoes, I'm gonna keep mashing them because of course we took them off from the pot. And to do it faster, to cook them faster, you can peel them, as Miki said before, and you can you can peel them and you can cut them in little pieces so that they boil faster. They need to get soft because then we need to mash it as I'm doing now. Okay. Once they're mashed, I'm gonna add them to the flour. Of course, Sorrentina. I mean, I'm sure you can guess why. Sorrentina because of Sorrento, the city of the Amalfi Coast. It's typically from there, and that's why mozzarella, the typical ingredient of that region, Campania. How's the weather?
È buono.
It's good. It's slightly chilly, but it's perfect. I know it's raining like in other parts of the city, of the country, but Rome, it's sunny. Okay. So make sure to mash everything finely, but if you don't, it's still fine because potato is really soft. So even if you eat a gnocchi, which is actually as a little part of potatoes, is still good. You're still gonna be able to eat it nicely. So today we're making the classical ones, but again, we also made pumpkin, but you can have gnocchi. Once I also made gnocchi with eggplant and with pumpkin or mushrooms. You can do it with mushrooms too. And then there's another quick version that we never made, which is actually just flour and basil. So very, very interesting. We should make that one once.
One once.
Okay, last mashing all around, and then I'm ready to add it to the flour. It's like a puree, basically. I don't know if you say puree, but in French and Italian we say puree.
Mash.
Mashed potatoes. Okay.
It must be good with eggplant. Yes, Robert.
Yeah.
Ricotta gnocchi? No.
Sì, l'ho fatti.
Sì.
Yes, you can do ricotta gnocchi, but you still need a little bit of potatoes. So you cannot do just ricotta. I mean, it's really tough because it's super soft and it's difficult to keep it as a knuckle. But once I remember I cooked for you. Remember that night that I cooked for you a long time ago?
Yeah.
And I made fried ricotta potatoes.
Buone.
They're really good.
Veramente buone. Veramente buone. But you know that the first version of gnocchi dates back to the 14th century. It didn't include potatoes at all. It was bread and dried fruit.
Well, probably because potatoes coming from South
Esatto,
America.
because potatoes are originally from South America. So only after the 17th century they got to Europe, and gnocchi then started to include potatoes.
Yeah.
But before the 17th century, gnocchi were made with bread and dried fruit.
Wow, interesting. But much better with potatoes. So thank you, South America. What I'm saying, thank you.
Thank you.
Quando dici, how would you describe?
Sì.
Sorry, digressions. Anyways, you're accustomed to that. You're used to that. Peru, yes, maple. You're right. Actually, let me tell you. I always tell Meg about this.
What?
That Peru has the biggest variety of potatoes.
Figo.
Number one country in the world, and also is number one country for number of typical dishes. 491 typical dishes. But I don't really trust that. I mean, I think we have more.
No? Okay.
I mean, to be honest, look at my hair is like going. Anyway, so flour and potato. Of course, always more potatoes than flour. Otherwise, your gnocchi become hard, and that's the secret.
Take notes.
Salt.
Take notes.
Like that. And a whole egg. The egg is optional for those that are vegan. And but if you're not, it's better because it's aiutami. Amalgama tutto.
It glues
everything. It glues everything, exactly. So much better to have the egg. For this, 4 ingredients. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my hand actually.
You have floof hair, Andre. Floof hair.
See, floof. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix the 4 ingredients. So flour, egg, salt, and potato. And while you mix, if you feel you feel some hard parts, you just it's probably
You
the
just
potato.
call out my name and I know that I will be there.
It's probably the potato, and then you just mash it with your hand, so it's fine. This is the fun part, but then the difficult part is cleaning your hand. But as always, I leave one empty and clean in case I need to add extra flour or I need to grab something else. Now,
the egg holds it together. Yes. Your father?
My father used to say the more you try to make them softer, even if they're stickier, the better they're gonna taste. And it's true. The bad part about that is that when they're sticky, it's really difficult to keep them, separated from each other. But I mean, now I'm gonna get rid of this from my hand. Poi li faccio direttamente qua su questo?
Sì, pulito.
Ok, so you see, super sticky. Ecco, infatti non avrei dovuto pulire, cosarmi la manina. Ma appoggialo un attimo, aiutami.
What do you need?
Yeah, flour. There's flour to clean my hands.
What if I don't?
Huh?
What if I don't?
Then you don't need. Flour my hands so that it's a way of cleaning off the reminders, the
Magic.
see? Okay, of course it's not gonna clean perfectly, but what is that? And the rest you just wash it. Okay.
Yes, I'm okay. Apart from my voice, which is gone, and my mind.
If you have suggestions of recipes that you want to do, just let us know. I mean, as Maple did last time, sometimes we can please you, sometimes we can't, but I mean, we'll try our best. Have you ever made nudie before? Nudie means naked. Go to the corner, maybe.
Nudie?
Too much singing, someone is saying.
Maybe noodles. Yeah, too much singing. No, you're right. That's probably one good reason. Too much singing, not properly singing, maybe.
Okay, now let's put some flour on the board and we're gonna make the gnocchi. The extra flour that I'm adding now, it's helping me to coat the surface of my gnocchi potato bowl so that it's not that sticky, okay? The other type, ossobuco. Ossobuco. It's probably one of my dad's favorite.
You know, guys, that it's about summer in Rome, so if we do ossobuco, it's like making, I don't know, like polenta.
Yeah, so it's probably not the best for this period. It was my dad's favorite, but it was one of his favorite plates. But I like it, but more or less. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I know that it's very famous, and one of the few famous recipes from Milan. No offense.
Yeah. Well, you know, my favorite meat dish is
saltimbocca, which are super easy also to make. Okay, now we're gonna make the logs.
We're gonna make the
roll it in the gnocchi, and make our gnocchi. Questo però è troppo... L'hai alzato tu?
Sì, perché lo vedo un po'... Basta.
No, secondo me basta. As you know, I'm not a big fan of cheese, so we're gonna make one gnocchi alla Sorrentina and one simple gnocchi with tomato for me. Okay, so Mickey will eat the real recipe. I like your kitchen decor. There's a sign I couldn't read fully, but it looked funny. Could you read it or show it? Say something like "No singing in the kitchen."
Oh yeah, I'll show you now.
Mickey will show you in a second. I love to see a dessert dish that we haven't done yet.
Last dessert we did was
the orange cake.
Che è buonissima. Let me tell you, it became one of my favorite. The whole orange cake.
Arrabbiata e boscaiola. Arrabbiata, yes.
Arrabbiata
Boscaiola, no.
Boscaiola.
We've never done boscaiola. We can make boscaiola. And in terms of dessert, we could try. I don't know if they're easy. The famous Roman dessert. Probably you don't know. Maritozzo. But I don't know if it's that easy. We'll need to.
C'è la lievitazione.
Yeah.
Allora, let's show the sign. Please, no singing, which is my job. No dancing, which is my job too. No swearing, which is something that every now and then happens to me to do, because this is a respectable house. Allora, Adriano is making a log.
Yeah, and then you just roll it and enlarge and keep going to the sides. Or if you cannot do that and you're afraid to break it, you can just take the roll in your hands and roll it like that until it gets to a size of, let's say, 1.5 centimeters or 2. It depends. Also, you can make bigger gnocchi. Why not? Flour on the board is really important, so that tiramisu, we've done many, actually many versions of it. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Okay, make this. Gonna pour some more flour. Polenta, polenta is for winter as well, so not good for this period. What else? What else? Panettone. Okay. See, I'll show you in a bit. We'll show you the size.
Help.
I need somebody.
Help.
Allora. See, I can feel some pieces of potatoes, but it's still fine. Later in the year, I hope maple dessert would be nice to see. Lemon tart. Oh, I love it. But yeah, it's not Italian, but we can make it. Or rice cake. Yeah, rice cake.
That's good.
I did it already.
Maybe we can make one for my dad.
And it's typically Italian as well. Not sure it would allow for it though. I really appreciate you guys showing how to make this dish with garlic next time. It's with garlic. Chocolate cake, yes. We can make brownies.
Brownie. Adri's brownie is amazing.
I'm obsessed with the measurements with my brownie. There's not like, they're very particular measurements, but I know it works. It's a recipe that I've been correcting through the time, and now it's perfect, as I like to say.
Mm.
You made brownies yesterday. They're so good. Okay. second to the last log, and then the last one in a bit, and then we'll just cut them. As always, I'll show you the different kinds of gnocchi shapes you can do, but for time reasons, then we'll just make the simple one, okay? Okay, like that. And the last one. We have questions. Carrot biscuits you had on a go but never did. Maple, you're teasing. What else? You cook so late at night. Oh no. Well, for you guys, actually, because before we have other jobs, so it's impossible to do it before. Puttanesca, try was lovely. No anchovies though, is that okay? But isn't it so good? It's one of my favorite. No, it was more like potatoes and carrot bands. Maple. It wasn't really biscuits. So. Okay, the dough actually came out pretty good. That means that I can roll it easily. Okay, now I'm gonna cut them. Let me wash my hands again.
Emily found the cake to the perfect chocolate cake or cupcake. Very small amount of dry espresso. Wow, good.
Non taglio più, giusto?
Ma prendi quello grande.
No,
Poi li poggi.
Allora, now you can either like cut it like that, just simple like that, and you have your gnocchi. See this size? So it's a 1.5 centimeters per 1.5, a little knuckle. Or once you cut it, you create a ball. So you just roll it in your hand. We also call this chicche. So see, like a ball. Or a third way is to cut it and to place your finger in the middle, like that. So you create a little concave place for the sauce. So that's why. And the last one, which is probably the most typical, is with a fork. So you still cut one piece.
Oops.
You still cut one piece and you roll it on your fork. So from the top of the fork, you roll it all on it, and you create the stripes. That also helps the pasta to absorb, to get all the sauce. Okay, so you have the stripes one, the concave one, the little ball, or the simple one that you just cut it. We'll do the simple one to make it faster. Okay,
because we're hungry.
Exactly. So now I'll just go fast and cut my gnocchi like that. In the meantime, I'll see if there are questions. Stai vedendo, no?
Sì. No, niente, c'è lei che parla della chocolate cake, l'ho già detto.
You can do it without eggs, yes. The gnocchi, yes, you can do without eggs. Okay, in the meantime that I do this, we'll turn actually on the water. Non è quella.
Yes, Adri.
The water with where we boil our potatoes. We'll let it boil in the meantime.
How big is the cut gnocchi? We answered.
See, 1.5 times 1.5 centimeter, which I don't know in inches, but it should be less than an inch. So slightly less than an inch times slightly less than an inch.
Like a knuckle.
I would say.
Like a knuckle.
I would say.
That's why we say gnocchi.
3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. Okay. I believe I can fly. As I cut them, actually, I should add extra flour. Because I feel, if you feel they're like slightly sticky, just add it on top. Just sprinkle it on top. Okay. Now, in the meantime, I can do a little recap. So we started with the sauce. Then the sauce, we added a drizzle of oil into a pan, a clove of garlic as a whole, tomato puree, fine salt, and basil leaves. You let it cook at low heat for 30 minutes, and in the meantime, you prepare the gnocchi. How did we make the gnocchi? Flour, pre-boiled potatoes that are mashed previously, fine salt, and 1 egg. You can skip the egg if you're vegan, still fine. You mix everything together. You create these logs. You sprinkle flour from time to time, and you create your knuckles as you prefer. We showed you 4 versions. Okay, and that's it. Then we're gonna cook them. Gnocchi are not that tough to make. I mean, they're pretty fast as well. I mean, once you prepare your potatoes, you're good to go. I mean, unless you want to make the shape with the stripes and blah blah blah. That of course takes more. But otherwise, I mean, at the end, that's the taste, and the taste is the same.
Lo riusciresti a fare con la sinistra?
Pure.
No, voglio vedere se ci riesci.
Let's do it. Mickey's challenging me with the left. Oh my god.
So that they can see it.
Yeah, but I go
It's
slower.
slow.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Mabel's trying to take the credit.
Oh, for this.
No, because she says, I hope everyone likes the recipe.
Well, we've never done it before, so it's a new recipe, and it's one of the most traditional. So, Mabel, I think it was a good suggestion. It's probably we didn't think about that. Oh, sorry, left. We didn't think about that because we made gnocchi many times, but we never made gnocchi alla Sorrentina.
No. Allora, no. Robert was asking, when do you add the cheese to the gnocchi? We'll show you in a bit, okay? Because
That's the last part.
We're still at the first steps of the preparation.
And since we're halfway, let's remind you, how you can support us through PayPal and through Buy Me a Coffee. And I'll share the links in a bit. Cool?
Yeah. Adesso la metto.
Allora, so these are the gnocchi they're made. I'm just going to sprinkle more flour.
Wow. This is postcard wise. Postcard wise.
Oscar Wilde.
Vuol dire?
Oscar Wilde.
No, would you say postcard wise? Or did I invent a word?
Well, it still makes sense.
Still makes sense, right?
Okay. So this part is like they're more together. So I'm gonna try to separate them. Just do it like that. Ok. No, avevano messo uno a uno, che bello.
What is the difference with alla Sorrentina? Well, what makes them alla Sorrentina, Aileen, is the sauce.
Yeah, and also the technique, because it's not like, as you think, just like mozzarella on top and that's it.
Yeah, but I think she was wondering, okay, what's the difference between these gnocchi and classic gnocchi?
No, the preparation of the gnocchi is the same.
Well, usually in Italian, whenever we say alla, then it's just like the sauce or the way you cook a dish, but then it's still the same dish.
It's like style.
Yeah.
So when it's alla, it means style. So basically, if you say alla romana, Roman style.
Alla Adriano? Alla Miki?
Esatto.
Ok.
Facciamo così.
No,
Faccio
non
così.
Faccio.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now, perfect timing because the water is boiling again.
Pascal worthy. Okay. What did I say before?
Oscar wise.
Oscar wise.
Allora. Ci siamo qua, che dici? Ah sì, quella è la carne.
Vai.
Tanta rabbia di Dio. Ok.
Manca il sale, no?
Yes, we're gonna add salt now because we didn't add salt while boiling the potatoes. So we're gonna add salt now, which is rock salt, coarse salt, kosher salt, whatever you want to call it. Once you add it to the water stops boiling. That's the trick. Exactly. See. And then yes, we're gonna add extra virgin olive oil. Just with fresh pasta, we always say that. So don't add it to dry or packaged pasta. Just with fresh pasta, because it helps the pasta not to stick together. Okay, you don't need it for dry. It's already dry.
Yes, chef.
Go ahead. They cook really, really quick. As soon as they go up, as soon as they float, which will take literally not even more than 2 minutes, they're ready. So let me see some question in the meantime that you're doing that. Can you use recipe without? Yes, the gnocchi is ready for the pool. Ready for the pool. Yeah, we already responded. Yuri, without eggs, you can make them. Good. Okay. We have all the questions answered.
And what do you do without eggs? Like, do you add anything else
no.
in place of the eggs? Or?
No, you just keep the egg and you just go with one ingredient less.
Probably you should make your potatoes very, very soft.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I mean, it really sticks together with all the potatoes, which are super soft, of course. So, okay. As you see, we're still missing Parmesan cheese and mozzarella, which is gonna be our 2 last ingredients. Possiamo vedere tanto. Che faccio? Lo metto tutto qua.
Per fare?
Volevi quello?
Ah, certo.
Ti serve?
Vai.
Forse non ce ne vale più tondo. No, che stava qua?
No, sta nello sportello.
Let's see. Okay. Wow, that's a good close-up. Okay. As you see, the sauce really. Let's get rid of the garlic.
Non è che hai fatto più gnocchi tu?
Let's get rid of the garlic.
Fanno il forno, no?
Sì. No, prima sì.
Ok, una soluzione per te.
Bravo. Brava amica. Okay. I think my sauce is ready. I'm gonna turn it off.
Teamwork.
Okay. I can use the same spoon for mixing my gnocchi delicately, of course, because you don't want to break them. They're super soft. You will notice is once in the water, they will get slightly harder. And that's perfect because in that way, you know that they not stick together. So that's perfect. Okay. So you keep mixing. We're almost ready with the gnocchi. Okay.
Dai, pure gira un po' il sugo. Così, no?
Ok, vabbè, no, lo lasciamo. Make it mixing, stirring the sauce.
Can I taste it?
Yeah.
Buono. Considera che vanno pure in forno, quindi possiamo dire
5 minuti. Alla massima. Adesso massima ce la facciamo, perché tanto vanno
prima vanno
mescolati
qui,
tutti,
ok.
tutti quanti. E poi... Ah, allora sì. Questo è il suo gusto.
Vabbè, meno male che era questo perché l'ho già fatta.
Mo vediamo se ci basta.
Yes, we'll do it here though, so that they can see. Ready?
Sì. See, they floated.
Look.
I'll show it. They're all there, see? They're like, we're ready, we're ready.
Ah, non ci mangiare.
No, troppo avanti, sì.
Vai, appicciagos. So,
now we're gonna drain them directly into the sauce. There are many techniques. This is the most simple one, so we're just gonna use this one. Once they're all in, you're on the voice and you're the head. And while we mix them all nicely.
mix them together with the sauce. And now we're gonna assemble them.
Yeah. Some other people like they don't mix it at first. They just put the tomato on top, but then you don't mix everything together. So I'd rather do this way. Ah, la palletta.
C'è sempre uno che poverino
C'è
rimane.
sempre uno che rimane.
There's always one like missing.
Dici, no, dici.
A sad one in the pot that wants to stay in.
You're like, no, it's not there, and then magically appears.
Ok, vieni
possiamo
vicino.
tagliare, spengere, no? No, la no.
Vai, vieni closer.
Ah, pensavo io. So, I mean, in terms of ingredients, they're very simple and they're few. It's just about the tricks again, as always. You need to cook the sauce for 20 slash 30 minutes. And now you'll see also the final part, which is not just mozzarella on top, but we need to create some layers.
Okay, I'll make layers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Quindi praticamente now, while Miki is doing it, I'll tell you what she's doing. So we'll create a layer gnocchi, mozzarella, pieces of mozzarella, another layer gnocchi and mozzarella, and that's it. And then on top, Parmesan. You can also add Parmesan in the middle part as well. Te la tengo? Okay, so one layer of gnocchi. Perfect. Ah, okay. So
make sure that I fit like every empty spot at the bottom of the tray or of the pot that you're using. Look at this. Oh, that's not... Okay. Now, so we're gonna make one plain and one with mozzarella. Giusto?
Yes.
You do it, or
Okay.
I do it. You don't like
No,
to.
no, you do. It's fine.
So
it's
I
easy.
shred it with my
Yeah,
hands.
you shred it. You do little pieces on top, just a little bit. So you divide your this mozzarella. One mozzarella is probably for 2 dishes, but it's fine. You can do it to taste, making. So it's up to you. So a little bit of pieces of mozzarella, Parmesan, another layer of gnocchi, and then again mozzarella, Parmesan.
Like a lasagna.
Like
right?
a lasagna, exactly. That's the trick. That's the other trick for Sorrentina. Once you're ready with that, you go into the oven.
With
the
your
oven
gnocchi.
with the gnocchi.
You go with your gnocchi.
Exactly, and that's it. Look
See?
and cry.
One
That's
layer,
the first layer.
and then I'm gonna do another layer. But before doing this, I will sprinkle some Parmesan cheese. Mine.
No, però baked.
Another layer of gnocchi.
Se riesci a lasciare un po' di sughetto non ti sono. Vabbè, no, dato già mozzarella. Vabbè, non è giusto.
We just make 2 layers, Adri?
Yeah, it's just 2 layers. The traditional one is 2 layers. Però non ne puoi più.
No.
Hai visto? Perfetto, volevo proprio.
Nice. Now I make the second layer, see? And then again, fior di latte, mozzarella. Very important thing is that you use fior di latte and not bufala mozzarella, because fior di latte is drier, okay? Otherwise it's gonna release too much liquid and your gnocchi will be... Ugh.
Another important thing is also that many people mistaken the fact that mozzarella goes into the fridge. Mozzarella needs to stay in its own water, but room temperature. I know you think it's a cheese and needs to be fresh, but no, that's why you need to eat it right away. But yes, the real one stays in its own water. Che bello.
Layer of mozzarella e poi un parmigiano. Quindi la tua è niente proprio.
Niente.
Così.
Io sono pronto.
Altri gnocchi.
Sì, ma in realtà la mia è pronta. Ah no, però me li faccio vecchi pure io.
Sì, però gnocchi.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so this is for happy people like me, and this is for sad people like Adriano.
Non te ne vuoi mettere di più di...
Yeah. Vabbè, tutta covered.
Ah, vabbè. That's later.
Beh,
They're laughing.
io l'avrei fatto.
Lo vuoi fare? Vattelo. Io dal mio, dai.
No.
But see, lots of cheese, yes.
Allora li faccio mettere
I didn't know that.
3.
We didn't make the mozzarella, but it could be maybe one of our next tours. You wanna learn how to make mozzarella from scratch? We did ricotta.
Facile, lo sai? Non è difficile.
No, you do? If we wanna know how? Yes, you wanna try. Okay, we'll try. You're sad like me, QQ. I see, love you. Mascarpone, oh, Nico is always like, mascarpone,
Yeah.
panettone, tutti one.
Finiscono con
One. No. What's the right mozzarella? Fior di latte. I'm gonna write it down in the chat, okay?
Questo lo metto sul tuo set one.
Especially for pizza, because pizza doesn't need a lot of liquid releasing, so you need fior di latte for pizza. But also for the rest, for the other ingredients, for the other recipes, fior di latte is always the best one. Fior di latte literally translates into milk flour. Did you get that? Oh yeah, you got it. Oh, so I was saying, let me share our links again. So you have PayPal. La chat dal vivo si è spostata. Ok, quindi dimmi dove però.
Quando?
There you go. You got PayPal there. And buy me coffee there. Ok.
Sorry, what if by mistake?
Vabbè, parmigiano mezzo non lo mette, eh?
No, I want.
I can bear Parmesan, but no mozzarella. Just on pizza. I know, I'm weird. But
Okay,
yes.
these are our two versions.
Mm.
So now these goes in the oven for how long?
Top level, 5 minutes. Grill.
Okay.
250 degrees, which is 482 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna write it down for you, okay? Just for 5 minutes, because basically the gnocchi are cooked, so we just need to melt the mozzarella, and we need to bake the surface so that we create a little crusty grilled effect. So let me write it down for you. 200 degrees Celsius, 482 Fahrenheit. Grill for 5 minutes. Top level. Okay, you have all the infos there. Cool. No, it's not buffalo. It's milk flour. Fior di latte. I'm gonna write it down again. Fior di latte mozzarella. Other guys, I figure how to keep their links to the top. That will make it easier for you. Oh, okay, maybe we'll try. We'll try. Fior di latte literally translated as in milky flour, but I mean it's just a drier kind of mozzarella. No, as in flour, as in the flour, like this, flour. Ok? Beh, in realtà la pronuncia è la stessa, solo che infatti è facile. Ok, siamo pronti per informarvi? Ah no.
No, perché dobbiamo accendere.
Okay. In the meantime, let me thank the support. We have a new member on Buy Me Coffee. Thank you.
Grazie.
So, thank you, Elisabetta. Thank you, Maple. Thank you, Lisa. And thank you, Catherine. I think I thank all the people that supported us, right? So good. So good. Look how beautiful. Take a postcard of that. The image is nice, like with the basil there. Okay. Let's do a little recap on the last part of the tour. So once we poured the gnocchi into the water, we waited for them to float, and once they floated, we poured them into the sauce. We mixed with the sauce, and then we created 2 layers of gnocchi. So first a layer of gnocchi, then mozzarella and Parmesan. Again, another layer of gnocchi, and again mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And then we're ready to place them in the oven. Però non per il grill.
Grill.
Sì. Just 5 minutes. Go. You have all the. Let me see if I can figure out. Oddio, se stavo per spengere. See if I can figure out how to pin it. Yeah, I can pin the message. Cool. The only thing but I can only do it from the computer. Aspetta, devo pinnare l'altro, maybe. I could pin one, so.
Ecco qua. Look at this. So we close the oven. Wait. 5 minutes.
Grilling is very important here, the grilling option, because it creates the crust, as I said before, so don't forget about that. Okay, let me try to pin the other one as I was doing it. So, no, a close-up of my face.
Don't you forget it.
Oh, but you can just pin one. Okay, see, we found out about this too. Okay, well, you can I just pinned the PayPal link. So for the Buy Me Coffee, you need to check on the chat. Awesome. Okay. No, we just wait 5 minutes and we're ready.
We have to think about something sweet for next time. And the vegetable carbonara.
Yes, we have many actually coming. Vegetable carbonara, mozzarella, how to make mozzarella, boscaiola, maritozzo. We have a month to go. So yes, we'll think about it because we've never done a vegetarian carbonara. And why not? Why not? Since you're always asking for different. It looks fantastic. Thank you. Your oven is very clean.
Because it's new.
I had an option to do, when I got my kitchen to buy that kind of oven that cleans itself. I was like, no, I'm not gonna pay extra, whatever. Yeah. I'm not that rich, so.
But it's cool. But I wonder how it works. I mean, what does it mean that it cooks with the clean?
Adriana has it. We can find out.
Okay.
But it probably doesn't spot on the sides and stuff. But you still need to clean it. I mean, of course.
It's like we had this conversation about the dishwasher last time. Yeah. We had this conversation about the dishwasher last time, remember? Like, okay, I have a dishwasher, but I still have to rinse my dishes before putting them in the dishwasher. So what's the point of having a dishwasher?
I mean, people do it, I don't. Because for me, it's like, I bought it, now they need to wash it.
But when you take them out from the dishwasher, are they super clean or not?
Well, 90% are. So the rest, which is not clean, I clean it. Okay. But at least, Yeah, of course, I'm not going to leave them dirty. Maritozzo, yes. Maritozzo is the typical Roman dessert. Probably, not dessert, it's bakery. You probably never heard of it. I mean, most of you do.
And I now will teach you a typical Italian thing. La scarpetta. Does anyone know about scarpetta? What does that mean? It's little shoe, and it's what you do when there's some sauce left in your plate or in the pan.
Pensa, io l'ho fatto.
You take some bread You do this and you eat.
And scarpetta literally means little shoe. Maple ti ha spiegato come si pulisce il forno.
Ah, interesting. Con il limone, no?
No, quello che si autopulisce.
Ah, come fa?
So basically it burns everything into ash, super hot, and you wipe out the ash after the oven has cooled down. So basically you just wipe it like that. It's made with panna, Elisabetta, so it's basically cream. Good to do self-cleaning oven in the winter. Helps heat up the house. Ah, l'hai eitato? L'hai eitato? Sì. Ma finché sono gnocchi che... Sì. Fa solo 5 momenti.
Io chiaramente ho messo un disco napoletano,
No, li abbiamo presi tutti.
Quindi, posso votare.
Pure fuori del disco napoletano. Maybe just put on some Italian, some Napolitan song.
Some Napolitan song. Sorrentina.
Good.
Nino D'Angelo. Grande Nino.
I love toasted bread. It's one of my favorite.
Way to do dishes, wipe up sauce with bread. Esatto.
Invece sì, dai un po'.
Non so che cos'è BMAC.
We don't know what's BMAC, Sue.
Big Mac?
Big Mac, no. I have lots of problems with it. Keeps declining thinking it's fraud. Oh, buy me a coffee. Sorry. Okay, we'll keep trying. Well, otherwise you have
Paperworks.
Yeah,
Paperworks.
Both of them. Andiamo, no?
I think it's melted. It's fine.
Sì.
Right? So let's wait for this to ring.
Yeah, one extra minute. Ecco, vabbè.
Perfetto. Vediamo, vai tu, riprendi. Whoa!
I mean, visually, of course, it's way better than one of Mickey.
And
wow, it looks like a pizza.
And the smell.
Aspetta che mi sposto qua. Look how beautiful. And we have extra fresh basil leaves to put on top. Look, what is that?
What is love?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Not more. So of course, when you insert your fork there, it will all create strings of cheese.
Cute. Okay, forks, and let's go in the living room. Yeah?
Yeah, in the meantime, let me see some other questions. Okay.
My postcard. A little light.
Come si fa? Spostati tu. Confondo pure io. Così. Con il sorriso di Mickey.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I'll meet you in the living room. Bye.
Bye. Ah, però è l'8%.
Non è girato.
Ah, no!
No!
Lo facciamo di nuovo. Dai, stai so.
Ok, 3, 2, 1, ciao. Surprise!
Ce la fa 8%? Sì.
Sì.
Ok.
Aspetta che prendo la firma.
Ah, perché è di qua. You hear the Napolitan one?
Bello.
chiedevano di questi.
Cosa? Quel vino?
No,
Vai.
che cosa serviamo con questo?
Quello. Che è quello da trovare.
Yes, rosso degli oscuri, i tufi. San Tommaso. Sì? Someone was asking. My first meal of the day. Can you believe that?
Mine too. Mine too.
So, super hungry. This is beautiful. I mean, visually, it's super beautiful. Super hot too. Okay, take a postcard now too. Look how beautiful. Well, since it's Sorrentina, let's take a postcard of only this one. Huh? Ecco qua.
Ok.
It's very folklore Napoli.
Questa va su YouTube, eh?
It was very famous. The
80.
the 80s, and this kind of haircut. L'episodio già famosissimo.
Va bene. Let's taste.
Okay.
Allora,
Vabbè, you taste.
I taste because
Prima il brindisi.
certo la traviata.
Cheers to a new
Cheers.
tour. Great tour.
Buonissimo. Ok, ready?
I'm gonna taste my blood. It's fine, Robert. It's fine, Robert.
Whoa. Look the strings. Look.
I can tell you they're super soft. You do the layers so you have like also mozzarella in the middle. Guarda che c'è anche nel tuo. So that's why. In the meantime, thank you Diane. Thank you Wisu.
Guarda, wow. So stringy. Vai, tu assaggiarlo.
They're super soft, I can tell you. Vero? Buoni. Non sei buoni. Very good.
Beh, che dire. See you next Wednesday for our next cooking tour.
You're gonna know really soon which one, and we're gonna figure out how the Streamlabs thing work. Maybe you can do some city tours really soon. Okay.
Open your mouth. Get ready. Oh, wait, mozzarella. See you.
Bye.